This is to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. At their own 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford going to throw from the outset. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First down. A gain of 5. And the Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Stafford. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
180.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Trenton Simpson providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and they'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
At the Rams 40-yard line.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he will have a Ravens first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. And now they'll shift things around.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Rams' 31-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
3rd and 2.
Now Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stafford. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Throwing is Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tutu Atwell, 43 yards. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
180! 180! Hey, report! Report!
They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They're looking deep here for Flowers. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran by the Luxman, so up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet with the diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Henry up the middle. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the look. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now they'll change things up. Jackson now. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
260.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Draymond Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey. You waiting?
To throw is Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go save pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Across midfield. And the Rams are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Open man is Atwell, complete. Stops short of the 25, and that 2nd effort got him a couple extra. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his 1st, and it's 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Throwing again is Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Here's Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here, they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
14, Ravens nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Connecting with Andrews. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10. At
Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
34 yards.
Here's 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. Boy, just a gigantic play here of both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Now Jackson. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
All right, right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Ravens will line up for
Here's
the
Jackson.
conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.